Hi all, this is Fernando. In the last video tutorial, we show you how to create a dirt effect, and we use a texture to create a dirt effects. But in this video tutorial, I want to show you how to manipulate the UV mapping for the dirt texture. So for that, I'm gonna create a dirt material here. So like dirt. In my black color, I'm gonna use a dirt bitmap, so a bitmap. And I want to use the same bitmap that we used in the previous build, so it's gonna be this one. Okay, and then set up OK. For my color, I want to use this color here, the color that I have in my viewport. So I'm going to use text a color and select, click here and use the same color that we have for my wall. Click OK. And also I want to set up my third amount, so 50. I'm going to use 1 in distribution and 16 in my quality, and that's it. I'm going to click OK. And that's it. So if I click preview, I'm going to have a third material like this. But I don't have any UV mapping for my texture. So I'm going to click render to see what we have. I click pause the video. As you can see here in the rendering process, the UV mapping is very small because we don't really have any UV mapping at all. So we have to control the UV mapping, and in SketchUp, in order to control the UV mapping, we have to create a diffuse layer that this diffuse layer should be in the very top, and then control the UV mapping through that layer. So I'm going to cancel this render, and then I'm going to create a new layer, diffuse layer, and I'm going to put in this layer the texture that I want to control. So, and also I have to move this layer to the very top in order to control the UV mapping with the top layer. So here, click on the M, select the texture, because we want to control the texture, the bitmap that we use for the dirt. So I use this texture again, because this is the one that we want to control. And click OK. As you can see, the tile is very bad, and this is the effects that we see in the render. So I'm gonna select the texture, right click, and change the positions in order to control the scale. Okay, happy with that. Done. Click the eyedropper to steal the UV mapping and apply the same UV mapping to all my geometry. Now, if I click render like that, I'm gonna see this texture in my render because this is the very top position. So I want to make this layer completely transparency. If I make the layer completely transparency using this color, I'm gonna lose my viewport in my viewport, the wall just in my viewport, and I don't want to do that. So in order to fix that, I want to show you what you can see. Okay, if I make this layer or this transparency to white, I'm gonna hide the wall. See? So I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna put this back to black and select the transparency, a color, and select white to make this transparency. In this way, you can make the layer transparency, but not in the viewport, just in the final render. That's it. Now I'm gonna click render to see my final result. There we go. You can see here during the rendering process that my UV mapping now is good. So it's the same UV mapping that I have in my viewport. So using this technique, you can control the UV mapping in SketchUp and this is very nice to create this kind of effect. Okay, hopefully you can use these tips in the future. See you next time. Bye bye.